Let's talk about something that might be quietly sabotaging your business every single day. It's a hidden problem, a conversion killer that, honestly, most businesses don't even realize is costing them. So, yeah, we're going to get right into it. You can have the best marketing, drive tons of traffic, and have amazing calls to action. But if your contact form is a pain to fill out, you're losing people at the very last second. It's like running a marathon and tripping right at the finish line. Think about it like this. A potential customer is interested, they're ready to reach out, and then bam, they hit your form. This is that critical moment. It's where their interest either turns into a real lead for you or it just dies right then and there. So yeah, let's call it what it is. That form on your site is the final conversion barrier. It's the absolute make or break point in your customer's journey. Okay, but why does this happen? Well, it all comes down to something we can call the psychology of friction. You know, that feeling of decision fatigue? The more you ask someone to do, the more likely they are to just give up. That is exactly why long, complicated forms fail. We actually have a name for this, form friction. It's that little bit of hesitation, that psychological resistance a user feels when they see a long list of questions. And get this, every single extra field you add just piles on more of that resistance, making it less and less likely they'll ever finish. And you can really see the two paths here, can't you? On one side, you've got high friction. That means more effort from the user, it raises privacy concerns, and ultimately, it leads to them just leaving your site. But on the other side, low friction. That's minimal effort. It actually builds trust, and it gets us what we all want, higher conversion rates. The choice is pretty clear. All right, so we get the why. Now let's dig into the what, the really common mistakes that are creating all this friction in the first place.
Oh, yeah. These are the usual suspects. Asking for way too much info right away, like their phone number, their company size, their budget, all that stuff. Or those super long, clunky drop-down menus. And how about that vague submit button? It just feels so impersonal. But you know the worst one? When someone takes the time to fill it all out, they hit submit, and then crickets, nothing. No confirmation message, no thank you, no what's next. That's a huge missed opportunity.
Okay, we've talked a lot about the problem, but the solution? It's actually beautifully simple. Let's talk about what you really need to be asking. Seriously, let's just pause on this for a second. If you wanted to start a conversation with a brand new lead, what is the absolute bare minimum information you'd need to just get that conversation started? And here it is. This is it. For most businesses, this is all you need to get the ball rolling. A name, a way to contact them, email or phone, their choice, and maybe one super simple qualifying question. That's it. Everything else can wait. You can gather all that other info later during an actual conversation. And now for the best part, turning all this insight into action. Here's a quick fix plan you can literally use to improve your forms today. Think of this as your cheat sheet for a form that actually converts. Keep the fields to a minimum. Use friendly labels like your name instead of just name. Please change submit to something that's actually exciting, like get my free quote. Always have a confirmation message. And of course, make sure the whole thing looks and works great on a phone. So where do you even start with all this? I want you to just focus on one number, 50%. Any idea what that could mean? This is it. This is your first, most powerful action item. I mean it. Go to your website, maybe even right now, look at your contact form and cut the number of fields in half. Just do it. Be ruthless. I promise you, it's the single biggest, most impactful change you can make. So to wrap it all up, here are the fixes you can go make today. Cut those fields in half. Get rid of any question that's just a nice to have. If a field says optional, make sure it's really optional. Or better yet, just delete it. And hey, adding a little note like, we'll never share your email right by the form, that can make a world of difference. If you remember one thing from all this, let it be this right here. This isn't just a theory, it's a fact that's been proven over and over again. Complexity is the enemy of conversion. Simplicity wins every single time. So I'm going to leave you with this question. This isn't really about redesigning a form, is it? It's about reconnecting with customers that you're unknowingly turning away right now. By making this one simple change, how many of those people will you finally get to talk to?